Hi guys, hey, I wanted to do another Glossier video. You guys know I'm obsessed with Glossier. I can put all my Glossier related videos below. I did a first impressions when I first tried out some of their stuff, and then I did a get ready with me. Since then, I've tried a couple of new things that weren't in those original videos, and I'm a little hooked. So I thought I would do another one of my best in beauty videos, and that is for Glossier, obviously. And you guys know I am a rep for them, so I do work with them. I'm not paid to make this video, but I do earn commission if you guys buy anything through my link, because why not? I'm helping you guys, like introducing you to them, and that would help me out a lot, just a little bit with my income. You guys know I'm always 100% honest. I will tell you there are some things from the brand that didn't work for me. I am allergic to beeswax on my lips. Now, beeswax is in quite a few of their products, and most of them work fine for me. Actually, I really like them. The one product that I love but I can't use is their balm.com. I really liked it in the beginning when I first tried it out. I told you guys I loved it, and I did, but after 2 days of wearing it, I actually had a bit of an issue with my lips. They had a reaction. I don't think most people have that reaction, so obviously if you don't have an allergic reaction to beeswax, it's an amazing product, and I wish I could use it. Like, I literally will reach for it all the time, but I know that it'll only give me a reaction, so fortunately I can't use that. And I do like the other products I'm not putting in this video that I've tried, but these are the best, like the best ones. Like, if you're on their site and you want to know what to try out, these are the things that I love. I'm almost wearing all of them today, and at my link below you can see my top 4 favorite products and things like that. So definitely make sure to use my link and check it out. You get 20% off your first purchase and free shipping, I think, when you buy 2 products. So really excited. But so the first thing I tried out that you guys know is probably my number 2. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my number 2 favorite from the entire brand, and that is Cloud Paint. Guys, these are so good. I can't even get over it today. I am very pale, so I thought I would wear the shade Puff, the bright pink one. I love it. I think it kind of gives you a very sun-kissed look, young, like bright, very healthy look. In the first couple videos I did, I wore the Cloud Paint in Dusk. This was my favorite one, and I just kept going back because I thought this was more of my shade. But then I tried all the other ones, and I actually really like them. Like, even if you think some of these aren't going to look good on your skin, they will. It's amazing. So I love this one. This is the one I think that is probably most popular, I'm gonna say. It's very like neutral. You could probably even use this as a contour if you're a certain like skin tone. I love it. It looks very you were in the sun color. So that might be my number 1 that I've used the most for sure. And then Beam is a more peachy shade. This is the one I was probably the most nervous about, that I thought would look the worst on me, but it looks really good. Like, I'm very surprised. I usually don't go for anything peachy, but somehow it's the perfect shade of peach. It's like a tangerine kind of color, and it just works. Like, I don't know how it works, but it works. I really like it. And if you want to see these shades in all different skin tones, they have them all on their website. And then the one I probably use the least, just because it's a little bit dark for me, is the shade Haze. And I really like this. I have used it. It is just a bit dark for me. I think if I was really tan, it would look better. I do still like it. It's just not my go-to one, but I have used this as a lip color, and it's really pretty like that. These are just so nice. The texture is phenomenal. If you don't really like cream blushes because they tend to be tacky, or if you don't like cream to powder blushes, because what's even the point there? Might as well just use a powder blush. These are the perfect consistency. I think they're great for summer because they just kind of give you that glow without throwing on too much color. It's really hard to be too heavy-handed with these. They're foolproof. I think anyone would like them. If you're a very minimal makeup wearer, I think you'll love these. And these are just so pretty. Oh my god, I love them. I would, like, honestly, if you're looking on the site and want to buy like 2 or 3 things, this should be one of them. Pick the color you think you'll wear the most, because you're guaranteed to look good. My next favorite I put in my skincare routine, and I've talked about in a couple of videos, and that is Super Pure. I'm obsessed with this, guys. I didn't think I would find anything to replace Salic, my go-to acne fighting product. You guys know I raved about that for ages. They've actually discontinued it. They've reformulated it, and I don't like the reformulation. It just doesn't work as well for me. This is amazing. I have adult acne. I am an adult and I have acne, so I'm worried about wrinkles and I'm worried about over drying my skin, but I still want to get rid of the acne. And this somehow, I don't know what it does. It's a serum. It's super lightweight. You don't even feel it. It doesn't burn. It doesn't sting. It doesn't feel goopy or sticky. It's literally a serum. It just absorbs into your skin. It's like water. It's so thin. You use not even a whole drop. Like, I use the tiniest little bit at night, dot it around, and then push it, like pat it into my skin just at night. And somehow by the morning my acne is gone. It doesn't do much for scarring, but I notice for any redness, any active breakouts, it somehow makes them, like, the redness is gone. Any kind of pimple is just like like zapped, but it doesn't over dry me whatsoever. It doesn't irritate my skin whatsoever. I absolutely, like, I adore this so much. I'm gonna say my next favorite is the Boy Brow. I'm wearing this today in the shade Clear over a brow powder. I have both the clear shade and the brown one, and I love them both for two different reasons. The clear one is phenomenal for a natural day. You just want to hold your brows into place, don't fill them in. That's totally cool. The reason I love this so much is that it's a pomade. It's not like a wax or a gel. Like, I've tried clear brow gels, and I've even tried colored ones, and they always make your brows feel crunchy. Like, you can touch them and they feel like there's something in them, or they look crunchy. And I hate that. I don't like that. I'm a very natural makeup person, and somehow this keeps my brows, like, my brow hairs are very finicky. They go in all weird directions. I touch them, they fly like opposite ways. Like, I don't even want to talk about it. But the clear one is really great for just kind of holding it into place, whether you filled it with powder or pencil. It just holds everything into place. And I love how tiny the brush is, so it'll work for anyone's brows, whether you have giant brows or very small brows. But if I'm having a natural day and I just need to do something with my brows and I don't feel like taking a powder and going through, I use the brown one. It's quite a dark brown. Once you put it through your brows, it doesn't look that dark, and it's the same consistency as the clear one, so it literally looks super natural. It looks so soft, like really feeling my brows, feels like there's nothing in them. It gives you thickness, it gives you color. It's amazing what it does, but I don't know how it does it, but it does it, and it's just amazing. I know there's a lot of brow gels at the drugstore, but none, not even come close to these. Honestly, follow Glossier on Instagram because you're gonna just fall in love with everything. It's amazing. Next thing, I'm gonna go with the newest thing that I have gotten, and that is the Glossier Stretch Concealer. And I was very nervous about trying this out because obviously concealer, foundation, things like that are very unique. That's like mascara. Like, I felt like I knew I would like the Cloud Paint, and I knew that I would like the Boy Brow, and I knew that that was gonna work for me. Like, I knew even if it wasn't phenomenal, it would work. But I was worried the Stretch Concealer. I was worried it was going to break me out. It does have beeswax in it, so I was nervous what it would do to my skin. I was nervous it would be too oily or it would, like, cling to my skin. And then I believe it was Lauren Elizabeth on YouTube who talked about this in a favorites or a routine or something, and she applied it. And I thought, wow, that looks so good on her. And it just blended into her skin, but it gave her coverage. And it just looked really nice, so I picked it up. They only have 5 shades, I believe. The light, although I'm very light, I thought would be too light for me, so I went with the medium. Still could be a little bit dark for me, but not always this pale. I love, again, the packaging. It's super cute. So this is what it looks like. I'm wearing this today, literally no foundation. I'm wearing this, and then, like, I dusted with some powder, although obviously I'm so shiny because it's hot. But I love this. I was super surprised. I always have used a different concealer for under my eyes versus on my face, and this one you can use for both. I do sometimes go with a peachy corrector underneath it though, under my eyes, because those circles. But I'm shocked. This concealer is very emollient. It's very soft, really does blend with your skin. If you have skin that, like, literally gets oily and breaks down makeup really easily, this probably won't be for you. If you need full coverage, like, you know, Estee Lauder double wear, this isn't going to be for you. If you like natural makeup, this is probably the product for you. That's how I am. I want good coverage, but I don't want it to be so full coverage that it looks fake. I know that I find it really hard to find a good concealer to wear on its own because so many of them are so heavy and you only want to spot conceal and then it kind of doesn't blend nicely. This really stretches with your skin. I know that's its claim, but it lives true to it because whether you put it under your eyes, around your nose, and I always get crepey bits around my nose, certain spots I have get very dried out, and this doesn't cling to any of that. I think if you have dry skin, this is going to be a fantastic product for you. But I really like it. I like the container. I like how easy it is to blend. I can't believe it. Like this, I can just take on my finger, dot in, and it like blends, it absorbs into the skin, but it still gives you the coverage that you want. I know my skin looks far from perfect, but I don't like my skin to look perfect. I just like to cover what I need to cover, and it didn't break me out. And I'm shocked because I do have the allergy to beeswax, but it must just be on my lips because this doesn't irritate me at all. I really like it. I have 2 products left. One is like a product that I've used since I first tried them out, and I really love it, and I think most people would, and it is their priming moisturizer. This, I know it's called a priming moisturizer, and so it's not a primer, it is a moisturizer. So let me get that out of the way because I feel like a lot of people think it's a primer because that's how I use it. I don't use this as a moisturizer because I have my daily moisturizer I use, but I usually do my skincare in the morning and then do my makeup like an hour or two later. So my moisturizer is already melted into my skin at that point. So when I do my makeup, I will take some of this, not a lot, but a little, and just kind of like blend it all over. And it makes my CC cream, it makes that concealer go on really nice. And it really helps if you have dryness, just to add that extra oomph of moisture. I do think if you don't have another moisturizer or you want to use this as your moisturizer, it would be really nice. It is lightweight. It doesn't have SPF in it if you are looking for that, but they do make it SPF, and it's made me want to try the night cream. I know the night cream has lavender in it, and I love lavender stuff for my skin, so we'll see if I'm going to try the night one. If you're looking for a moisturizer that's very basic, simple, probably won't make you break out, has no scent, this is definitely a good one. And my last two are the Generation G lipsticks, and I know these are very, I don't want to say hated on, but like I feel like I've seen a lot of great reviews and I've seen a lot of really bad reviews on them. I really like them. I do wish they had more shades, so that's like my only like issue with them. I think the packaging once again is very cute. It's very similar to the Boy Brow, nothing crazy. I have two different shades. One I've worn a ton in videos, and that is the shade Leo. It's a brown one. It's kind of their darkest neutral, I believe. I'm not wearing either one of these today, but probably should be, but I love this. I wore this in my hair routine video, so if you want to see it in action, you can watch that video or on my Instagram. It's a very 90s shade. It's very browny, but it doesn't make your teeth look yellow somehow. I don't know how. And why I like these so much is that they are a matte sheer color. So I have a lot of matte lipsticks and I love them, but they're so drying and a lot of them are too pigmented, and when you're going for a natural look, I don't want to wear like a full-on lipstick and have it look like I'm, you know, like it doesn't go well, you know what I mean? And these somehow, they give you that blurred, like blotted effect, but you don't have to blot. You just apply them, and maybe I'll like go like this with my finger a little, and they look so nice. I really like Leo. It's probably my favorite one. And then I also got another color called Jam, which is maybe their deepest one, I think. This is what it looks like. Holy moly. It is quite dark, like for me, but I think when I'm tanner it'll look nicer. And the reason I got this one is because I've seen celebrities wearing this on Instagram and I really liked it. And because it's matte and because it's so sheer and like a thin product, you don't feel it on your lips whatsoever. It doesn't leave that creepy bit that many matte lipsticks do leave in here. And it also doesn't dry you out. Because it's so sheer, it doesn't dry you out. Like, it's matte, but it feels perfectly fine. But that was my last best of Glossier. I really hope that they keep expanding their product line and releasing more things. You know how there's my Lips But Better shades and like products like that? I feel like Glossier's entire line is my Lips But Better. You know, it's my cheeks but better. It's my skin but better. You know, it's my brows but better. That's what I feel like Glossier is. I just love it. It's like skincare and makeup. Oh, it's just so good. I love Glossier and I would highly recommend it. So please go and check out my link below and let me know what you picked up. I'd love to know what I encourage you to buy. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. And oh, also they don't test on animals, which is amazing because so many brands still do, which is so annoying. Thank you for watching and I will see you next time. Thank you so much. Please subscribe. Bye.